Hey, folks, got another fucking victim. Another motherfucker that couldn't fuck with me. You feel me? This dude beat himself, to be honest. If I believe correctly, he was leading in the game. Or at least he had a positional advantage. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know I always come back on these motherfuckers. Y'all know these motherfuckers ain't fucking with the funk, with J-Funk and all the funkiness. You feel me? He beat himself. You'll look at the game and you will see how I believe he moved the pawn down. His king was up in the corner. My queen was right there, blocking off one lane. And then I think him moving his pawn down allowed my rook to come over into that lane and check him, and there was nowhere for him to go. Like, that was pretty much it. That was the game. It was a guaranteed checkmate. So sometimes you making a bad move can just, he kind of checkmated himself. If he hadn't made that move, who knows who would have won that game? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was a competitive game, but he just fucked himself. Like, that's pretty much it. And that's what I'm gonna call this video. He fucked himself. He put himself in a fucked up position, and I took advantage of it. So check the game out and y'all see what I'm talking about. Yeah, folks, so like I said, this motherfucker beat himself. He was rated higher than me. He was a 1,500 ranked player. I'm a 1,400 ranked player, and I gave him that funk. I was white, moved there, basic standard moves. Took the pawn there, then I castled early this game. I've been doing that a lot lately for some reason. And I believe that I fuck up. Yeah, I think I did fuck up, because let me see. Well, he takes some. No, I didn't fuck up. Okay, so the game is even, and I move here, and I say, you know what? Let me just take him, get him out the way. And I moved over here, attacking this piece here, and I didn't take it because if I would have took it, he would have moved the rook here. And then he would have took him and trapped my rook. So I was smart not doing that. He moved here, and I moved up there. He moved down here, moved back one. And I said, you know what? Let me get my rook over here and start attacking this side of the board, since that's where his king is at. And as I said in my other videos, y'all know that when guys castle early on me, against me, I tend to beat them for some reason. I don't know why. I have a plan. You know what I mean? I feel like, okay, now I know what to do, or now I know what to attack. Okay, so I move here, threatening his bishop. And I moved over here, giving my pawn protection. He's moving these pawns down slowly but surely. And I moved up to stop that process. I moved here. He moved there. I moved my knight down. And he puts more pressure on this pawn. So what I did was backed up here to protect this pawn, because obviously he's not going to give up a rook for a knight. So he moves back up, and I move my rook over. At this point, I really didn't know what I was doing. I kind of messed up there, because now this kind of allows him to take this piece, because he has more attackers. He has 3 attackers on this piece. I only have I have 3 protectors. So, well, actually, he's not going to do this, because I do, unless he just wants to trade, you know. So I moved here. He moved down there. I moved up here, because I want this bishop off the board. Now I have an opening. Now I feel better about the situation, because now, I'm breaking him down and creating the opening over here. So he did that, and that's where I was fucked up, because let me go back and show y'all. Okay, so when he did this, it was nothing I could really do, because if I moved down, he would have moved this down again. He would have took the rook. So I messed up there. So this is a bit of a comeback. He let me come back and beat him. He took that piece, and then I took the bishop, and then I knew he was going to take my rook, and then I took his pawn. But if you see over here, even though he's winning the game by a lot now, he has an extra rook. He should have won this game. I'm in a fucked up situation here, but at the same time, I'm closing down on this. His king really has nowhere to go. Now, what he should have did was immediately try to back up my queen and protect his king. But he fucked up by moving this piece down. He just gave away the game. This was his protector. He shouldn't have moved this down at all. But he fucked up by moving this down. And then now that allows me to move here, and there's nowhere for you to go. So he pretty much fucked himself, you know what I mean? And let me beat him. It is what it is. So fuck this off and, you know, gave up the match. Let me bust his ass. That's it. So yeah, you know, good comeback by me, you know. I personally felt he had I don't know if he had a advantage or a positional advantage, but, you know, I personally felt like, you know, he was leading in the game in some way. And I came back and gave him that funk. I gave him this funkiness. Fucked him up. Funkiness. Got funky with the nigga. Got funky with him and he couldn't do nothing about it. I put it on him. Gave him this funk. Who fucking with me? Who fucking with me? He couldn't handle this. Fucked him up.